What does it mean? African, as it were. Being South African, being an African, all of those things come into play. But also a continent that has the youngest population, and the continent that has so much underdevelopment that on the flip side has the greatest opportunity.
Ntiyiso has got a very pivotal role to play in South African society. Ntiyiso Consulting will play an empowering role, and that is empowering institutions that enable our development.
And in empowering institutions, you have to move into these institutions, look into their structures, their people, their processes, but of course that being looked in the context of their vision and mission, reason of their existence.
Our story must be one that focuses on how do we unlock development at a local level. How do we unlock development at a provincial as well as a national level? So ours is one advisory to work with the thought leaders, to work with the political leaders, to work with the captains of industry in terms of the private sector, and to be able to bring every party together so that they can be able to understand what their agenda is.
From ensuring that economies are sustainable and are creating a surplus that will create jobs, to organizations that are very effective in implementing their mandates, to institutions like municipalities and utilities that are able to create a cash surplus that will again be invested back into communities for the embetterment of.
So we deal with local economic development strategies. We also deal with the attraction of investment. We deal with feasibility studies, for big projects, and we also push, investors, into the area to be able to look at opportunities where they can invest.
Whoever wants to be served by Ntiyiso Consulting, it's less about pleasing the stakeholders within the business, but more about delivering. We are evidence-based, we are very analytic, very qualitative analysis as well as quantitative analysis. So we bring in that African element to delivering our work. We're the same people. We don't take it for granted. We are respectful. The way we are very approachable, by the way, as well. So that, I think, takes us apart from our competitors.
We see ourselves as that, agent, that catalyst that drives, the change, drives the development, facilitates the trade, and actually builds, the economies of those countries that are on the African continent.
Leveraging the position that we've built in the last 20 years, this business is going to be closed down one day. That day when we close it down, it will be the day when every city in Africa has fully developed in terms of realizing their full revenues, and build the full infrastructure, whether it's water, electricity, refuse, public infrastructure. There's no hunger, there's no want. Every African child, can grow to their full potential. But we want this organization to continue to pursue this outcome.
I see us very much servicing the African continent, both East and West Africa. And I see a very bright future for Ntiyiso Consulting and the firm playing its role in solving African problems.